Hello guys, my name is Darshan Dev and I'm presenting here presentation for training and development. So I'm starting my presentation with the introduction. So this training and development is doing by like supervisor and higher authority people who has like a more experience and they are aware about the training. We would also like to involve like our experienced staff in that so they also can like revise their training and they can also learn something about their training. The purpose of this training is to improve the performance and the quality for our organization, which is increase the skills and knowledge of the person. We also provide the training for all staff. So this is not like a training for particular department or something like that. So we are particular going with the all our staff. So they all like involved in the training. Assess training needs assets needs. So we here like here assess needs who like prepare like a project plan, evaluate prior needs assessment, identify the key roles of the training, and they set the goal for the development so they can utilize that training for future like improvement. Need assessment analysis. So we have a total three assessment analysis here. One is organizational, second one is personal, third one is a task. For the organizational, that is like a review of its like process, work environment, and on the structure. For the person, it is an individual. So we are not doing here individual training for anybody, but if we want to do individual, we can also go for the individual person assessment, which is more important. That is one by one. So one trainer is giving like training to one person. That way we can do the person to person assessment. And the next one is a task one. Task one is like a group one and individual one. Whenever you are doing with the group one, it means like you are giving your like assessment to the people who are like below the supervisor or something, and above they have to have like one-on-one like individual assessment. The mission analysis. This assessment is an online assessment that covers creativity, curiosity, ethics, teamwork, and time management. Organizational training objectives. Supervisors, managers, and higher authority members are eligible to join this training with the trainee people. So whenever we are starting our organization, we also have to introduce our like higher authority staff to our new higher employee. So we are also involving our higher authority people so they can also like meet them and greet them. They will gain a new skill and knowledge after the training because every time it's not possible to get the training. So whenever they are providing the training, everybody like cover up under that training. The trainers and higher authority members have the expertise to create a data collection planning, because sometimes also they are sharing their own experience on the data collection and how they guys are performing, and they are giving their own ideas. Data collection instruments are like documentation worksheet, group worksheet, and interview worksheet. These all worksheets are like signed by like supervisor, manager, or higher authority people like a CEO or something like that. They are like more intended to like know about this worksheet. They know how to fill it up and what are they looking for. So they have a particular answer for that. So training action plan. So in training action plan, we start first with the introduction to our course. The course is designed and targeted newly hired like barista for our organization who have been introduced to learn a training and development program. So training and development efforts to develop knowledge, skill, talent, and employees and other team related cafe. So we all like trying to involve all of our like team members so the new hire people can understand and know them very well. Course purpose and scope, improve the individual awareness about the new product, increase the individual skill and performance for a new barista, increase the individual motivation and create a performance skill with that. Course requirement, usually we cafe worker doesn't need any education for the college or university, but if they are like coming to our like as a cafe worker, so they have to have some kind of like education, so they can like fill it up some kind of like relevant like document. So we need here like our like basic college or high school certification, which is mandatory for them. Barista needs to watch the uh, macchiato preparation video, how to decorate it, because whenever the new barista come up, we always tell them like, can you make some kind of product? So macchiato is one of our favorite one in our cafe. So we generally, whenever the staff come up, we tell them to make the macchiato, because it's a very hard process to make the macchiato as compared to other cafe products. A structure and sequence. So needs to learn about the how we can create the macchiatos and other drinks. That way, they how they are using the sequence and how they are following the sequence. We look at up that and we should learn how to the customize like a macchiato drinks. Another like is a course development, preparing a macchiato drinks related to three different processes, which are planning and design, development, and implementation, and delivering and management. So from making to the delivery food to the customer, that way is a like a whole like entire like a development process. More explanation and varieties come from experience but written knowledge. They can change their behavior and add other ingredients to change looks and order to looks like more attractive. Course map and course schedule. New barista needs to focus on the training and ready for that learn very quickly. Need to learn about the new inventory cafe training and development training. It's 1 2 weeks to learn. So sometimes they need more time to learn, but it's not easy to sometimes learn very quickly. It takes time, but make sure you don't do any mistake whenever you are delivering to customer. Otherwise, we increase like a lot of complaints. Training action plan for the student guide. Need to complete 2 hours online preparation macchiato training when like you are coming to work first time. So 2 hour training, they give you all the information with what kind of ingredients you want to use, which machineries you want to use, how to make it, how to mix it, how much the amount of stuff you need. All the information they have it inside. Complete the course examination and prepare reserve and storage related questions. So they are asking certain questions after the training. So you have to pass out the examination. There is no exemption for the training. If you want to pass that exam, then you need to pass with the 70 upgrade. Need to read like a proper guideline and instruction whenever you are making that training, and uh, need weekly, monthly, and yearly training for new and experienced barista, because every time we are coming up with a new product. So training and procedures are more important for us. Need to maintain ingredients and quality with the quantity and quality. Make decorative cafe for customers and maintain that for future sale. Training action plan for the instructor guide. Introduce the cafe staff or team to other members. Whenever instructors start their training, they are planning to like introduce first himself, and then after he tell everybody to introduce, so everybody know them by their name. Try to give a like new cafe drink and pastry to the employee for the taste, and then after they providing the recipes and flavor and giving like 1 to 2 hour training on that. They also give the like more information for their drink, like how they made this drink, and how they prepare like that drink, and what kind of ingredients they use, and how they are using their ingredients, how much store like how much temperature they want, if you are storing that like ingredients in your fridge or freezer. So you need all kind of like information from the trainer. So whenever you are doing this training, like a particular like one temperature you want, whenever you also making this like coffee. Provide some other training related to promotions and operation expectation. So whenever we are doing the promotions, like giving to the customer, we have to give them few information. So they also giving the information how to deliver that word to the customer. training initiative. I would like to go with in-house training because it's very easy to manage and deliver to our employee, and which is very easy for the employee to understand. Most organization like owner, CEO, and management have certified senior uh, professional trainers, which helps to give a training management team and employees. Some certification we require, which is like a certified training in talent development, professional in human research, and Society for Human Resource Management certification. They need to create a training room concept so training people can focus more, and they also have to like provide this training in particular area, so which is like more peace and everybody can focus on that. They can split this training in 2 to 5 days because every time if you are providing 8 hour training, which is not good, everybody feels tired. First 2 hours, you're like you feel more comfortable, but after that, like you feel like okay, you are bored. So you can split this training for 2 to 5 days, and whenever you do the training, you have to provide a laptop if it is necessary. Otherwise, you have to provide a pen book or training related materials, so which is more common nowadays for the training. Whenever we are doing the training, like we have to promote it to our employees, like we also have to inform them. How we inform them? So we will inform them via email, SMS, department flyers, or information via verbally. Information via verbally, it means like a phone call, or if you meet to the staff, you just tell them, okay, this day and this time we have like a training, so they can be ready. I'm more comfortable with the training method, which is like in-house training, because that is more easier and more comfortable for the staff. I go for my second option, like Zoom meeting, but I don't believe in a Zoom meeting because Zoom meeting people are not focusing on that, and some of the people are doing other stuff and just turn on the like training, and they cannot learn everything about the training. So I will go first. My first preference is in-house training. Evaluating and revising the training. The manager, trainers, and higher authority people are responsible to give feedback to the employee, and they are providing the like feedback via email or team meeting or feedback report or feedback collecting forms. Dropbox is also like option I added here as a confidentially feedback, because sometimes if you are doing the feedback sending to your higher authority, but sometimes you are also against for that higher authority, so you cannot send that email to them, otherwise they will identify you via email. So Dropbox, like a small box, they have it near to the office, so you have to just drop in that one with your paper, so nobody knows who dropped the paper and they can get some feedback. That's called confidential feedback. Trainers are also responsible for analyze the feedback, but we can improve with the higher authority, because sometimes higher authorities are providing a more information about that feedback. So sometimes they have a like advanced stuff, like they have a certain extra. If they want to add something, they can tell you. If we have effective leaders, it is vital that you demonstrate a willingness act of the feedback. Doing so convey that you are approaches and solution oriented and looks for the best idea regardless of where they came from, and irrespective of the credit. Thank you. And this is my work cited. If you have any question, you can contact me or reach out me via discussion board. Thank you so much.